everyone, it's Shannon with Sparkle and Shine Health and Fitness, and I know everyone is excited to get into their big holiday weekend, and that's exciting. Everybody hopefully gets a long weekend, gets some extra time with family, some fun things to do and planned, grill, barbecue, just have a blast. But as I promised you, I was going to jump on quickly and show you a few craft projects that you can do over Memorial Weekend. And these are simple recycled craft projects that don't take a lot of time, they don't take a lot of money, they don't take a lot of talent, and I have a blog post that I'm going to post that has links with a step-by-step instructions on exactly how to make these projects. But this is a great time to do them because not only do you have them for Memorial Day weekend, you can leave them up all the way through 4th of July to decorate with. So make them now and use them for several holidays. So that's kind of fun. Or you can leave them up all year round like I do. So this is my pallet flag that I told you guys about, I think. And I'm going to have instructions on the link for it. But it's very simple. It takes a plain basic pallet that you find everywhere. Our junkyard has a bunch of them, so grab one, and you just simply paint it the red, white stripes, and then over here on the corner, you do your stars and your blue with your white stars on it. The way I did my stars was I took a piece of cardboard and cut out all the little stars, like one row of them here, and used it as a template. And then I painted them and did each board, and that made it simple. A lot of people live in big towns that have craft supply stores, and so you can actually buy little tiny pre-made wood stars and just paint them white and glue them on, so that's another way to do it. But really this did not take a whole lot of time. It took a fair amount of paint because the pallets absorb a lot of paint when you paint them. But really not much talent, very simple to do. Couple hours. The hardest part or the most time consuming part probably was the stars. So if you have a craft supply, just buy those and paint the little stars and glue them on, and it looks really cute that way. I added this little piece that says Army Strong on here, and I also had another piece that had my soldier's name on it, but I just took that off for demonstration today just for privacy. So you can decorate it here on the side with anything you want to make it more personalized. Then the second craft project I have is this recycled wine bottle. And this was a fun project to do. Our recycle center has lots of empty wine bottles to use. And you can just grab one of those, or you can drink a bottle of wine first, have fun for the weekend, drink a bottle of wine, and then decorate it. In the same type of concept, you can spray the whole bottom part of the bottle red, and then I used that little blue craft tape and taped it off, and then resprayed it again, and then when you pull your tape off you get those beautiful stripes. And kind of the same concept for the top part where you paint it blue. And what I did is I bought, remember those little gold stars in grade school the teacher would put on your paper, and there's sheets of them and they're little tiny stars. I just stuck those little sticker stars all over the top of it after I painted it blue, and then I painted it white and then stuck the stars on, and then painted it blue and then tore the little stars off, and then the little white stars come out. This piece here, I'll take this off so you can see, is just a little piece of wire, and I just bent it in a little loop, and then you can put pictures on the top. I have several of these wine bottles with decorated different ways, and you can actually have 2 or 3 different ones coming out the top and hang kids' pictures in them, hook them in the top. So this is a second really fun, simple project for Memorial Day weekend, and like I said, it's a great time to do them now because then you have them for 4th of July. They're fun this one's great, for leaving outside. Weather's really good. This one, I've actually had up probably 2.5 years outside, and it still really looks good considering all the weather that it's been through. It hasn't been on my front porch and covered at all. It's been out by our flagpole actually. I just brought it up to show you. And then this one I made about the same time. I made both of these when my son was in basic training. But this one I keep inside in the house. So 2 great projects that I'm leaving you with. If you have some spare moments this weekend, fun for decorating with, and I will post that blog that has the specific instructions. If some people like specific instructions, some people are really good about just looking at things and they can make them, but that's not me. But I'll post that blog so you can have the instructions on how to make them, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and don't forget to honor and remember those that served our country and died for our freedom. So wishing everybody a happy Memorial Day weekend, and thanks everyone for jumping on. I see some of my Army moms on there. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Love you guys, and have a great weekend.